Welcome back to another episode of Health Hacks as I round out this theme talking about the powerful tools of the unconscious mind and that everything you have is already within you. You just need the tools in order to be able to access them. And today I want to talk about the power of hypnosis. Now, for hypnosis, all you need is an unconscious mind and the ability to get into a trance state. And here's the thing. You already spend 90 to 95% of your day in a trance state. If you've ever driven from point A to point B and you don't remember part of the drive, you were driving in trance. If you've ever gone into a room looking for something and when you get to the room, you can't remember what it was, it's because you were in trance when you thought of the thing that you needed to get, and now you're out of trance and you don't know what it was. There's so many examples of each and every one of us being in trance. If you've been out with a friend and you hadn't seen in a while and you catch up in a coffee shop and you just start chatting and then all of a sudden an hour and a half goes by in the blink of an eye, you're in a trance. So you can be hypnotized. It's whether you choose to be hypnotized, and that is entirely up to you. Now, hypnosis is incredibly powerful to use after timeline therapy. And in the last two episodes, I've talked about NLP techniques and timeline therapy techniques. And with timeline therapy, if you recall, I said that we're releasing all of the pent-up, stuffed down emotions, and we're releasing the limiting beliefs, which means we've now created space in our unconscious mind. What do we want to fill that space with? Well, we want to fill it with powerful suggestions for creating the behaviors that you want to create for the person you are becoming in order for you to get the results that you want. And that's where hypnosis comes in. It is a beautiful way to give your unconscious mind these suggestions of what you want. And I actually encourage people to always do timeline therapy before hypnotherapy so that we can create that space. You don't go and buy a new couch and put it in your living room before getting rid of the old one. And it's the same. Even when your phone gets its automatic updates, those updates first get rid of all the bugs and the things that no longer work before installing the new software. And so here with our own unconscious mind, we want to do the same thing. Let's get rid of what's no longer serving us and call in what is. And we do that with the suggestions to the unconscious mind. And when it comes to hypnosis, a lot of people have preconceived ideas about having seen stage hypnosis, which of course is for entertainment. When it's hypnotherapy for your benefit, it's an entirely different approach. And nobody's going to make you quack like a duck or bark like a dog. In fact, your unconscious mind won't allow it. Your unconscious mind will only do that if it felt safe doing that at a stage hypnosis show, if you'd be willing to do that after having a few drinks under your belt. And of course, when you're working with therapy, why would a therapist make you quack like a duck or bark like a dog? The therapist is literally working with you and having dialogue around what it is that you want, and then creating the beautiful suggestions for you in order to allow you to achieve what you want with much more grace and ease. It's an incredibly powerful tool with long-lasting implications. And hypnosis and hypnotherapy have been around since the beginning of time, since the ancient Greek sleep temples and the Egyptian dream temples. And since the beginning of time, people have been on a quest for wealth, health, and happiness. And hypnosis has always been a part of that through all of those years, all the way up into modern times. And it's been squashed, and then it rises up, and it's been squashed, and it's rising back up again. And the reason it gets squashed is because it is so powerful. And we as humanity, when we don't understand things that are powerful, we tend to get scared of them, and then we squash them down, ridicule them, because it doesn't feel safe, because, whoa, that's too powerful. I'm not sure I want to know about that. And the reality is that we don't have to be afraid of it. Our unconscious mind is always looking out for our best interests. And if you are working with a hypnotherapist that is worth their weight in gold, they're going to set you up for success, show you that you can be hypnotized, work with you to create those suggestions that are going to be of benefit to you. And that's the type of hypnotherapist you're looking for. This is how I work with my clients. It's how I train other hypnotherapists. And this work is truly powerful. It is gentle, graceful, and beautiful. So if you'd like to know more, or if you'd like to experience one of my courses, I have learn self-hypnosis courses, higher self-hypnosis courses, hypnosis designation courses if you want to become a hypnotherapist. There's all sorts of levels at which you can be introduced to hypnosis. And if you'd like to know more, just reach out, melissa@yourguidedhealthjourney.com, or go to the training programs tab on my website, yourguidedhealthjourney.com.